I'ma do what I do, so do you, hey.
And hey there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Right now we find ourselves outside and we are with the Ninja Turtle van, the party van, the turtle van, and with all the gang. The other two figures that you don't see on the van are inside of the van right now. But this is how the van is sitting right now, and we're going to be running it like this for the first time for your viewing pleasures. So this is what we're going to be running right now. Innocent skateboards, I'm going to be skating behind it as we tear up the streets. So this is how it sits right now. We are outside with the turtle van, the party van, the Ninja Turtle van, and right now we're turning on the remote. Turning on it. Alright. This is gonna be my first time running it with this body, and this is the body we're gonna be running from now on. I'm a bit nervous, but this is why we built this. So run it and have fun with it. But I'll be lying if I said I'm not nervous. I don't know why. I've done this plenty of times before, but I don't know. So, right? And we're off. So far, so good. So far, so good. This is the best part of this hobby. After you build your creation, you get to run it. You get to see it move under its own power. So this is what makes this hobby what it is. Like this part right here. Running your creation in the streets. Not like the same reason people build cars. It's like art in motion. In a perfect world, this would be drifting, but I have to figure out how to make drift tires for it. But right now, it's doing beautifully. Rex looks like it's surfing on top of the van. That's awesome. Everybody looks so awesome on this vehicle, around the vehicle. I know the Ninja Turtle robot is having the time of his life. Everybody's having the time of his life. This is epic. see them out giving tickets in the rich communities where people can afford tickets. Nah, they're giving tickets in the poor communities where people can't afford the tickets. I hate tickets. Up this hill, it gets hard for my board, so we're gonna stop skating and we're gonna walk it up this hill. It's rubbing, I hear it. It's rubbing to the left. Let me see if I can fix it. Not much I could do out here, but so far so good besides that minor little rub in the back tire. When the back tires are rubbing, I heard it. But yeah, we out here. So basically this is what how I'm gonna run this truck from now on. No longer gonna be running the stock body. Like, why would you want to? This is too awesome. There's some nice in that kind of that's crazy. I get mine off the street and there's one here, like a unicorn. You talking about the Acura assets? Looks way better than mine. Yeah, this hill's not the best either, so I'm not really gonna bother skating down it. I don't want to fall. So we're just gonna walk it. It's like we're walking our dog. In this case, we're walking our Pokemon with his friends on it. We'll go on the sidewalk. It looks good enough to skate. You can start skating. Oh shit. That's my fault. That's my fault. I crashed again because I was getting off my board. And we lost Donnie. But that's my fault. Because I crashed to the curb. But so far so good. So far no one fell. Besides now, because I crashed the curb. So let's put the peoples back on. Let's keep moving. We had like a quick situation, but nothing we can't fix. Not even a situation, it's like a minor setback. Everything was good. I don't think I broke anything. The turtles just got out. Okay. Alright, I have to figure out how to put Donnie on better again because he's not staying there. Alright, hopefully he stays on. A lot of rocks. So the reason I crashed was because I was gonna get off my board and I still had my finger on the throttle, so it kept going and then it hit the curb, and the turtle bot and Donnie. Wait, let's put this a little bit more high because so the turtle bot and Donnie, when I hit the curb, exploded out of the car. Oh shit, we walked down the tunnel again. Now Donatello losing his grip after that first crash. Okay, I think that fixes the situation. So there's like a lot of rocks on the ground, so we're gonna keep walking. There's a lot of rocks. Donatello keeps moving around and touching the back wheel. It's really relaxing. It's like I'm walking my Pokemon friend, just chilling, walking this shit. I could be skating, but I'd rather not risk hitting a little pebble or a crack or a twig. and falling. So when I'll skate when the ground permits it. I've also been thinking what I could do to make it better. I could remove the body post since we don't need it. And you'll see what I'm talking about when we do it. I think I'm gonna make a video of it. Rubbing. I could tell it's rubbing somewhere. I could hear it when one of the wheels was rubbing, the back tire or something. I'm just trying to fix Donnie. I don't know. Alright. So far so good. Everything is working out good, but I'm also noticing what I could do to make it better. Like I noticed I could take off the body post and it wouldn't be so high, so there wouldn't be so much gap. So I think I'm gonna remove the body post from the front and the back and just have the chassis sitting on the RC car. I mean the body sitting on the chassis, so it could be more flush and have less of a gap. But besides that, everything's running fine. So let's keep on running it. I think with the body being less high, I don't know, it'll move less? I don't know. Uh-oh. Come on, boy, what's that going on? Yeah, there's rubbing back here. The tire is rubbing right there. So maybe when I take off the body post, it'll give the body a better place to sit and it won't rub as much. But there is some rubbing because I see the black right there on the yellow. The only turtle that keeps falling is Donatello, but besides that, it's Gucci great. I mean, the robot turtle fell off too, but it's my fault because I crashed the curb when I was getting off my board. Running in these hills. There's hills in this park. We used to fly here and run the remote control cars up and down those hills right there. I haven't been here in a while. Oh shit, I think Donnie fell again. That's the only way like the car will go to like a halt. Yep, Donnie fell. He's touching the ground. What's going on here? Hey man, thanks. Uh-oh. Somebody help. Good thing we still in the test process. It's a build, so all you do is test it to make it better. So I knew things was gonna happen like this. People was gonna fall off. The two turtles are hanging out on the car for dear life. Was gonna get into the wheel wells or into the wheel jam, whatever. But so far so good. Everything's running out awesome. I can't complain. Oh, that sounds beautiful too. I think I'm gonna have to stiffen the shocks. Like it has some shock clips. I'm gonna have to run like doubles all around. Oh wow. I was like a cannon. That's awesome. That's awesome. It sounds cool. So the turtle bot fell. Let's keep running these little hills. What the hell? What's going on now? I don't know what's going on. It just stopped. I don't know what's going on. It just stopped. So the shocks of the car don't like the added weight. My front shocks, oil's coming out of it. So the front shocks don't like the added weight. So I'm gonna have to like make the shocks stiffer or maybe change them altogether. What's going on? So I'm having rub issues. and then when like it rubs hard enough, it'll stop the wheels from moving. So I'm having rubbing issues over there. So I think when we take off the body post from the chassis, and it will just be like chassis to the body without sitting on the body post, I think it will remove that rubbing issue, I hope. Or we could just Dremel it out, if anything. The Dremel always fixes everything. Thank you to the Dremel. We lost the robot. He lost the robot and he lost his arms. I think for the remainder of the video, I'm gonna keep the robot in my pocket and the arms for safekeeping. Nah, let's put him back on. It'll be whack. So yeah, we lost the robot and his clip arms. I made these arms out of these office clips here, because when I found this robot, it didn't have arms. But I'm like, that's nothing I can't fix. So I made some of these clips here. Cause I have made robots out of these clips before, just like playing around and making things. And I've used these materials to make robots, and I know that you can make robots. So making limbs, like robot parts, is gonna be easy. Easy peasy. So this robot needing arms, then I found the clips. I made him some robot arms, and he just went flying from the car. His arms came off. Good thing I found him. So yeah, we fixed the robot. His arms came off. NYC, baby. Alright, let's put this guy back onto the car. I'm not gonna really run on the grass, because like when you run on the grass, things jump out. Oh shit. And Raph lost one of his sticks here. But good thing we're at a park. So we lose one, we find another stick here. Okay, you're gonna have to find one that will fit, because that one's not fitting. Let me see this one. Yeah. Alright. Raph lost one of his like side things that I made out of the stick. But the sticks that I see now won't go into his hands. I don't know why. So let's see if it's good enough. Yeah, I lost their weapons, so I'm gonna be making like homemade weapons and stuff for all of them. So I'm gonna be making nunchucks, katanas, size for Raph, besides instead of those sticks he's holding, because he had to hold something in his hands to give him like the aesthetic that he's like hanging on, but he also has his weapons. So I put sticks on his hands. Donnie has a bow, and that was easily made. Look, a bow staff. See what I mean? So Donnie's weapon was no problem. There's plenty of bows in the streets. Like, look, we just found a stick. This will look like a cool bow. So if it don't break, but it's breaking. So yeah, let's keep running this thing. But let's stay off the grass, because there's poop in the grass and the figures might fall off bouncing around. So let's keep running it. Yeah, so we're staying off the grass. There's also poop on the grass, and I wouldn't want to run my RC car into poop. So let's staying off the grass, staying on the hills. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remove the body post because the body post makes the car move around, makes the body move around, and then it causes rubbing issues. But also, like I said, nothing that the Dremel can't fix. So if I continue having rubbing issues, I'm gonna have to Dremel it. Use the Dremel to get to it. But so far so good. It's running awesome. I did notice that my shocks are leaking oil, so I'm gonna have to make it a little bit more stiffer. So with that, I'm gonna be adding more suspension clips to it, so it'll be a little bit stiffer. So I'm gonna be adding 4, because it already has 4, and like 2 in the front and 2 in the back. So I'm gonna be adding like 2 in the front and 2 in the back, so it'll be like 4 in each, basically 2 in each shock. Donatello's weapon, his arm is rubbing the tire. Gonna move. Okay, I think that clears that issue. Yeah, rubbing issues is bad. So I think that's like my major problem. Either the figures cause rubbing issues, or the body jumping around causing rubbing issues. So one of my major problems I'm running into is rubbing issues. And then when the tires rub too bad, I can't move the car. So right now it like binded itself because it's rubbing. So it kind of. So yeah, rubbing issues. So if the tires rub into the body bad enough, it would cause it to like not move, and like, basically it binds itself. So we have to fix that. So we're having bad binding issues because the body is rubbing on this back tire. As it is the back tire. This is back tire right here. And then when it rubs too bad, the whole car stops. So I guess once we take off the body post that we don't need, it will be like more flush and it won't move as much. That's what I'm guessing. That's what I'm hoping, because we're having major rubbing issues here. But like I said, worst comes to worst, you could just Dremel some of the plastic down, like that we'll have more clearance, and then like it'll eliminate this issue. So worst comes to worst, we just Dremel it and we eliminate rubbing issues. So right now we're experiencing rubbing issues, and when it rubs bad enough that the car stops moving. Oh, see, like the car don't want to move because it's like rubbing right there. So like that's like the major problem I'm noticing. Let me see if I can fix something. So yeah, besides that, the car's running awesome. But we are having like rubbing issues. Like things are rubbing on each other. the tires rubbing on the body, then it stops moving. But besides that, no problems. I mean, the figures do fall off, but I kind of knew that was going to happen going into this project, that, you know, they're going to launch out at certain times. What the heck? It just died. That was weird. It just turned off by itself. Uh-oh. It just died. It just turned off by itself. Okay, I think this ends this video. Yeah, alright, yeah, I think I'm gonna stop running it. The rubbing issue is pretty bad. When the tires rub on the body, it binds up the electronics and the car can't move forward. So we have to get rid of that rubbing issue. So we might have to chop into this body with the Dremel a lot to eliminate that rubbing issue. But it's nothing that we can't, you know, figure out. But so far, so good. Like, everything works fine. Like I said, my shocks are spewing oil, so I'm gonna have to make them stiffer. The car works. Like, look, let's still run it. I'm just taking off the body so I can show you guys that the car runs fine. So we're just taking off the body from the chassis, and we're gonna run the chassis without the rubbing issues and without the body. So right now what we're doing, I was gonna end this video, but I'm like, it's still a full battery pack. The only reason that we're having rubbing issues is because of the body, but the chassis is still good, so we're gonna run it still. So yeah, I could end this video in a bad note. So basically, I have some rubbing issues in the back, as you could tell on the body. And when the body rubs on the chassis, the whole chassis shuts down. The chassis just turned off on me, and it wouldn't turn on because I guess the electronics don't like it being like the wheels binding. So that rubbing issue is like the only major problem that we have to fix. But the chassis is still running fine. So we took off the body and took off all the figures and stuff and all the added weight. We're gonna leave that right there, but we're just gonna run this because we still have like a full battery pack and there's no point not to run it. So let's send it. Oh, there's some rocks here. Uh-oh. I think my battery's dying too. I'm like, ooh, there's some rocks here. I don't know. Something's acting weird. Okay, I guess it doesn't like the rocks like that either. Yeah, this chassis little fragile thing. But for the price, it gets the job done. Oh, your tail, your cool little tail. It was like, I think I found this on sale for like 54 bucks or something. Yo, if I was a rock crawler, I'll be crawling all these rocks. There's like a lot of rocks to crawl here. I don't rock crawl, but there's a bunch of rocks here. Like, this would be awesome to rock crawl at. Oh, I think it died. I think it died. Yeah, folks, I think this all should go. Alright, yeah, I think this is the end of the video. I'm gonna end it right here. So my final words on this test, it went awesome. I still have some things I had to fix. Number one issue is rubbing issues. There was a lot of rubbing issues on one of my back tires, but everything ran beautifully. Everything ran like I thought it would, and first run went awesome. The battery died on me, but that first run went awesome. I can't wait to fix these problems. So I'm gonna have to Dremel it there, so we won't have any rubbing issues. So we make some clearance with there with the Dremel, boom, boom, and then we fix that issue, and then we just continue having fun. Besides that, I'm hoping that my battery just died, because it's not staying on. Yeah, I'm hoping the battery just died, because yeah, that would be kind of sucky. I need to put more of these in all the shocks, so it's gonna be running 2 each shock, so 2 plastic things to make them stiffer. So far so good. Also, like I said, I'm eliminate the body post, since I'm not gonna be running the body. I'm not gonna need the body post anymore, so I'm gonna take those off. So I have to take off these screws right here to remove the body post, and then make the shocks stiffer, and then we're gonna run it, and then we're also gonna fix that rubbing issue right there, and then we're gonna run it for you guys after we tighten it up and fix the problems that we have to fix. But so far so good. It's doing its job, everything is working. Besides that major rubbing issue, but everything went well. I figured that the figures was gonna fall eventually, so that was okay. That wasn't nothing major. The only major thing was a rubbing issue, because it really locked the tires. It really binded the tires, and the RC car turned off on me once because it didn't like the tires getting binded up like that. So yeah, we do have some things to work on. Like I said, we can remove the body post to make it more clearance, and then we're gonna make the shocks stiffer, so it'll hold the heavy body better. Then we're also gonna Dremel this right here, so it won't rub the wheels. So yeah, we have some work to do, but we're gonna get to it, and we're gonna be making this RC car way better. So yeah guys, I think we're gonna end this video here. Alright you guys, and with that being said, it's been Moonman Miggs signing out. Until our next one, and the journey continues. Thank you for watching, thank you for being here, thank you for vibing. I promise next time will be better. Like I said, thank you for watching, thank you for vibing. I promise next time will be better. And with that being said, peace out. Until the next one, and the journey continues. Thank you for watching. Until the next one.
I'm that man on the moon. I'm up on the moon.